Welcome back, guys, to another Dragon Blades video. I guess I have time to do another one, and this is going to be about Jewel Sanctuary Part 2, and I'm going to thoroughly do it even better this time. So yes, they do give you power, by the way. I'm going to deattach this real quick, and then we're going to reattach it, and I'm going to exit out and see. Well, it's supposed to give me power as well. It's supposed to give you power because of the jewel stats. It's supposed to give you power, but for some reason it's not showing me. But you do get your jewel stats here. You know, it does show you for each one. That's going to be very helpful in your jewel stats. I did leave this out. It's going to be very important that you look at that whenever you're done looking at everything, so you can kind of see where everything is from your attack, your defense, and your base stats and stuff like that. That's going to be very important to check that out. And then the one, I think I didn't do this one. I'm not sure. But yes, you get your perfect one next. I think that's the last one that I didn't do to combine. So we're going to combine that. Is it? No. I think I just combined it. I'm so tired. But there we go. I'm guessing it's combining it because it says new up here. So you combined it. You combine that one. You combine here, and then it makes this one. But yeah, definitely do this for all of your characters, and keep in mind each jewel does mean something. What I mean by this, you need to make sure each character matches up with that jewel that helps, because each one is different. Like this one, this is perfect for your mages, priests, and enchanters. Same thing, this one's helpful for all classes. This one's only specifically for your paladins and dual warriors and warriors. So you want to make sure that they all match with your characters when it comes to jewels. And yes, you're going to have a couple of additional jewels to help out, because if you don't, to switch your stats, you're not going to be able to do that. And it's going to require one, I believe. This is one here. Yes, it requires one. I did a video about this already, but I wanted to add a little more to this. But yes, it requires one at a time. And here's an empty slot right here. This is very empty. So I'm gonna equip here and just see what happens. We're gonna equip. If it lets me. It's been a pain in the butt. Let's just remove that. So obviously it doesn't take no power away. Before they give you power, but now they've changed it to where you can't even get power apparently. They were supposed to give you power, because before they did, but that's okay. But yeah, all your effects is going to change, and each class can be different. Like your paladins or your warriors, you know, they can have physical damage, invasion if they want to, attack speed increase, and critical damage. You know, your priestess, they can have invasion, reduced damage, increased healing, cooldown reduction. You know, they can have a lot of different things. Your paladins, you want reduced damage, invasion for sure, maybe cooldown reduction on your abilities and more. So there's a couple of things you can have on all your characters, and keep in mind your jewel stats are here. If you're shooting for a different kind of jewel stat, it's all right here listed. You just have to figure out what you want. There's health increase as well. You just have to kind of mess with everything. And jewels, it will take some time. It won't take too long based on how active you are. If you're not as active, you're not going to get jewels fast, because you have to have a lot of jewels to get 6. But remember, you don't need that many, because every class can use them. And most classes in paladins use these too. Your dexterity increase. You can also mix your jewels around. You don't have to have a full set of what I have. It's just my preference. You can have different ones. You can have 2 of each. You can have 3 and 2 and 1. It's whatever you like, but just make sure it matches with the characters, because it is going to matter. And these stats may not give you power, but it gives you additional stats to your character's lineup, which is going to be most important for everything. This game demands you to get power, so you need to get on and be active as possible. Not staying though hours at a time, maybe an hour and 10 minutes if you're new every day, because it's going to help you get further and further in, and your jewels is super important. It's going to take you time, so don't rush, but it's going to take you a while to get your set for each character, because it took me a while, and I've been playing for a long time, and I've had these for a while, and I can make multiple sets now, but I need those to change the stats of the stats down here. Polish jewels to gain additional effects. It's gonna help you so much in this game, for sure. And I already showed you the ways you can get these, and it's most important that you get that. And pay attention to all your events, be active, gain power. It's gonna help you. Try to play as much as you can. You can get jewels all kinds of ways, like I explained in the first part. This is the second part. It's a lot more thorough, because I explained things I didn't explain in the first part. As you see, I have STR, Dexterity. That's for my mages. My rogues, they have kind of the same thing. You kind of want to focus on either all or half and half, or however you like. But just be sure you put all your jewels in there. And if you have the basic jewels, use them. If you have the highest grade jewels, use them and combine them. If you have the ultimate jewels, use them. Just until you're able to upgrade to get to here, because if you don't, you're not going to get the additional effects you need, which is going to push your characters a long way. Trust me, it's been helping out more than you know. But this is the second thorough part of the Jewel Sanctuary, and I really hope you enjoy, guys. Thank you for stopping by, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.